You know, cruisers are strange things. On paper, they're almost always worse than everything else. They don't go around corners particularly well, and they aren't especially fast, and they're definitely not practical. And yet, people absolutely love them. Because you don't buy a cruiser with your head, you buy one because it makes you smile.
Which is why this bike has a difficult job, because it's not enough for it to be good. It also has to be special.
This is the SRV 600 V2. It's Chinese, it's affordable, and it's taking aims at bikes like the Honda Rebel and Kawasaki Vulcan S. The problem is those bikes have spent years earning people's trust, and this one has to earn something even harder, their affection.
So the big question for today is, has QJ Motor built a cruiser that people actually want, or just one that they can afford?
Massive thanks to Motorbikes for All for making this video possible.
I will say, if I had one of these, the first thing I would do is flip these mirrors and put them up here, because where they are right now, they're absolutely useless. Like, look, if I put my arm in the intended position, look, the mirror disappears, it's gone. Not a lot of use, that. And I also can't see shit in them, so yeah, mirrors not good. The bike really handles quite well. It's a lot more eager to tip over than what I thought it was going to be, because it's a big hulky cruiser thing. Thought it'd have a lot of like top end weight, but it seems to be really low down. I do like digital dashboards. I don't know why. I always have, I kind of always will. I do find with QJ a lot of their dashboards have a little bit too much information and it's all a little bit small. But I mean, the main things are there. You can see what speed you're doing, you can see your fuel. So this bike is a 600cc V-twin, making, I think it's 52 horsepower, which gives it a 0 to 60 time of who the hell cares and a top speed of nobody asked. This is a cruiser. It's not meant for laps and track and setting speed records. It's meant for chilling out, really. It's for going for nice rides like this. It's not meant for chasing superbikes, that's for sure. Having said that, it's quite nippy. It's got enough power. I don't feel like I'm like struggling to make progress. But that's the thing, cruisers have to do both. They have to be able to poodle around town at slow speed and also make progress when you need them to. From what I've seen so far, this bike can definitely do both. I really appreciate the back support, which really stops you from sliding back when you're really getting on it. That is a game changer for me, because I don't have anything like that on my Sportster. And I pay the price for it a lot. If I'm going to be totally honest, and Chinese bikes are not known for their fit and finish, are they? Let's be fair, but I mean, this is all quite nice. It's all kind of put together well, it's all solid, obviously lots of plastic, but you could say that about Japanese bikes as well. All the metal is kind of where it needs to be, and the rest of it is plastic to save on weight. But it feels very like, doesn't feel or look Chinese. Feels very European / American. Is there a difference in the north versus the south of England? Because in the south we nod, we do the sideways nod when we pass other bikers, but everyone here wants to wave. You tell me in the comments, if you're from the north of England, do you wave or do you nod? Because everybody seems to want to wave at me here. Big chunky upside down forks on the front. At least I think they're upside down. Yeah, they are. We've got some decent radial mounted calipers. I didn't see the name on them. I don't think they're Brembo. I think they are like in-house ones, QJ maybe. But they are radial mounted and they are fairly decent size, so pretty cool. Oh, thank God. There are nice people in the world. He understands that I'm just out here having fun. So brakes are good. They're quite sharp. Or they're good enough to stop this machine anyway. Well, this is the thing, right? Cruisers have to be able to do this as well. They have to be able to just put her around town like this and be nice and comfortable for that as well. A lot of people say that Chinese bikes are snatchy and bad fueling at low speeds. I've not seen that from this one yet. It feels comfortable, it feels quick enough. These mirrors are absolutely useless. Build quality of it seems really good. There's nothing like rattling around or anything like that. Obviously it is a brand new bike. I will say there's a little bit more vibration than what you get from things like the Eliminator 500 or Vulcan or the Honda Rebel. Just when you get up to these kind of mid-range RPMs, there's a bit more of a kind of, yeah, vibration, I guess. You might like it. It gives a little bit of character to it. I mean, if we're going to compare it to a Harley, I mean, Harley will shake you around like a B&Q paint mixer. This is more like, yeah, not buzzy. Hello, old man. What are you doing in the middle of the road? What I've noticed is the longer I spend on it, the less I'm saying for a Chinese bike. Like when I first got on it, I'm like, oh, this is, you know, the finish is good for a Chinese bike. The thing is good for the Chinese bike. Now I'm just enjoying the experience as a bike. I'm not really thinking about that anymore. The QJ Motor has entered the UK market strongly. Chinese cars are everywhere at the moment, and they're obviously coming for the bike segment as well. But this is not QJ Motor saying, you know, we'll enter and we'll undercut all the main manufacturers. This is them putting their best foot forward and saying we can compete with them. Obviously they've got a lot to prove, a lot of time. We're gonna have to wait to see how these things fare with miles and age. I mean, here comes a competitor that has got good spec, modern features, priced extremely competitively.
Here's the thing about Special. It's not a spec sheet. Nobody falls in love with a bike because of what's written in its catalogue. For a grand more, you could go and pick up a used Harley Sportster. Real character, real heritage, and decades of people who feel exactly the same way. This bike can't compete with that, but it's not trying to. What it can do is get you halfway there in a way you can afford. Bikes have this uncanny ability to make us feel something. This just means you don't need to drop a house deposit to feel it too. Make sure you subscribe because there's plenty more reviews coming.